like 9 meters or 8 meters, or it was way off. So it was resonant up above 30 megahertz somewhere. So we had to lengthen all the element pieces there. So we lengthened them and got it so it's resonant right down at 28.4. This is where it bottoms out. It's 1.0 to 1 SWR now.
Yeah, isn't that a shame with MFJ? I mean, I've gotten so many things with them that have really been, I had to return them. I had a rotating dipole years ago, and it was supposed to be good from 2 meters to 40 meters, which it's quite a span. And it had traps on it, coils and so forth. So it was supposedly handling legal limit at 1500 watts. So I purchased it, and
to 5-8. Please give me your part number. City and all that type of stuff.
And that's about it. Anyway, Charlie, it's been a pleasure chatting with you today. Cecil's Greetings. Happy New Year.
So I called them up, and they said, oh, well, you'll have to call High Gain. So I called High Gain up, and they sent me over a new coil, and I put it on. And same thing happened again. I did it a third time, and I just put it and I threw it in the shed. I don't want to be bothered with it anymore. And I've got some MFJ tuners that I had to go back to because they were, I got one of them that I picked up, and I heard parts moving around on the inside before I even set it up, so I sent that one back. Then they sent me another one. It was another piece of junk. That's it. I can't deal with them anymore. So I usually I cringe when I hear MFJ. So if you end up getting a good product that's working, that's great. But I haven't had much luck with that. Also, Ron, we had two contacts, 2020 in December and 2016. So I got you in the log there. Good to hear you again. Back over to you, KD2AFZ.
I wonder what band I worked on. I got AC log here, but I don't have it up on the screen. My internet is down today too. My internet service provider, something happened there. I don't know, there must be an outage in the area, so I called it in, but they're not going to come out here till like Thursday. So I got no internet for 2 days now. If they ever come into your area, never go with this company. It's called Frontier Communications, Frontier Fiber Internet. Well, they unfortunately AT&T provided very good internet here, and Frontier bought them out, the internet part of their business, and so this Frontier company's running it now. I'll tell you, these yodels, I don't know. A lot of them, they don't seem to know what one hand, what the other hand is doing, what the problem is. The company is all it's a marketing company, and when it comes to really providing any kind of customer service, well, there's a big disconnect somewhere along the way. That's all I can tell you. But anyway, so what was I asking you there? Oh yeah, I wonder what bands I worked on. I'm on VHF a lot, so maybe I worked on 2 meters or 6 or something.
Let me see. We worked on 10 and 6. 10 and 6. In 2016, I worked on 6 on 50.130, and the same frequency as today. I worked on 10 meters in 2020.
All right. Well, yeah, you're on 6 meters, or you were. So that's good. Yeah, I'm on 6 a lot. So I guess we got the January VHF contest is coming up in a few weeks. I think that's around the 18th of January, something like that. So that's only a few weeks away, maybe 2 or 3 weeks away. I forget. I have to look at the calendar here. A little more than 2 weeks away, I guess. So we'll be playing around on those bands again, 6 and 2 meters and so forth. I like it. It's a challenge. You know what else I like? I don't do a lot of contests, but the one contest I like on HF is the 10 meter contest. We operated that this December, and I think I wound up 650 Qs or something like that. And I didn't spend the whole weekend in the chair. I mean, I spent maybe 12, 13 hours total from Friday night through Sunday, and I had just had a blast. I worked all these countries. I think I worked 6 new countries. Over.
Oh, man, God bless you. I don't think I could sit that long, that's for sure. I can't sit for an hour, I got a problem. But you could do it. That's, my hat's off to you. Yeah, that's terrific. Very, very, very good. Yeah, I never really entered a contest because I'm too antsy. So it's like I can sit here for a while and have some good QSOs for an hour or two, and then at most, and then I got to get out of here. So I'll come back later. But very good, very good. That's great. That's great, yeah. Well, I'll tell you, I've been playing around on 10, and I was on it yesterday, and a ton of contacts coming in. It's great to see the band opening up, and I got so many contacts on 10 meters just in casual QSOs that I'm very happy because I built the antenna for that reason, and I had a 4-element. I had other quads before, but I built this one. And there was never a time, you remember, during the times that I spoke to you in 2016 to 2020, the band was never open, it was always closed. We were always expecting it to, high expectations on opening it up. And we used to have a lot of QSOs in the area here. Now, I'm sure you probably spoke to a lot of these guys, We had about 10 or 12 guys that used to be in Bronx and Brooklyn and Connecticut and different parts of Long Island. And on 415, which was our frequency, 28-415, we basically would always get together like a couple of times, a week and be able to QSO. And most of these guys had vertical. So I had my antenna set up for vertical and horizontal. And whenever you have it set up with vertical and horizontal on a quad, there's always going to be some kind of common mode problem because the vertical side is the evil side, and it creates a bit of havoc. So since the band opened, I got it straightened out somewhat, with the vertical and the horizontal polarity, and we would speak a lot of guys vertical. But since, I don't know what, now this is just weird, since COVID-19 came, everybody disappeared, We never saw anybody during that time and afterwards, and now that the band is opened up, well, we never hear anybody in the local area at all anymore. So since COVID till present, I haven't seen these guys. They all seem to disappear. So I left the vertical on for a while, and I said, I don't really need this. I says, nobody's around anymore, and it's a mystery to me why they left. So I disconnected the vertical. I have the coax. I took it off. I put the coax in the shed, and I'm working primarily horizontal, which is the only way to fly as far as DX and all the other contacts are concerned. And that's it. So that's I still can't figure it out until today what happened with everybody. I know I hear that they're still around, and I catch them once in a blue moon on different frequencies, different bands, but can't figure out why they all left after COVID on during that time. Not to be long-winded, back over to you, WZ1V, KD2AFZ.
Yeah, maybe they're trying different bands. I know a couple guys in Long Island, and they used to be, a couple of them were on 2-meter FM for a while on Simplex, and then they tried, I think, 10 meters for a while. And last time I worked them, they were on some frequency on 40. They were like in the the general portion of 40 meters, up a little higher frequency, maybe around 7.210 or 220, somewhere around there. Anyway, so there was a bunch there. It moved to 40, but they were either on 2 or 10 meters, and then they moved there. So, yeah, we have a bunch of local area groups that get together here on 10. There's a group here in Connecticut. We get on Sunday nights and Wednesday nights on 28.390 around 7 o'clock. We rack chew. And these guys are all within probably, 20 miles of me. So it's a good band to rag chew on, this band, even if the band is dead. So the ground wave cover's pretty good. All right, hey, I'm going to head upstairs. My wife is home, and she's going to be annoyed at me because I'm not paying no attention to her, Carl. But I enjoyed the QSO. And I'm around, so hopefully we'll bump into you a little sooner than the last time. Hey, have a good holiday week coming up there. KD2AFZ, Whiskey Zulu 1 Victor.
Before you go, quick question. What did you say you're on at Wednesday nights, and what was the other night, and what frequency, and are you guys all vertical or horizontal?
We're horizontal, 28.390 Sunday, Wednesday night, 7 p.m., 28.390. There's a bunch of us in the southern Connecticut, Middletown, Connecticut area.
Very good. I'll aim a beam in that direction, and we'll see. All right, my friend. Thank you very much, and thanks for picking me up. We'll catch you again. Great QSO, and enjoy whatever you got left of vacation time, and have a great New Year. 82 AFZs, saying 73s, and we'll catch you soon.
Okay, we're on permanent vacation here. I retired back in 2018, so have a good week. 7-3, Carl.
73. Station calling AFZ. You want to take it up 5?
1988.
That was when I started.
Go ahead. Don't seem like for some reason. Okay, maybe it's my imagination. Yeah, well, Bob Moore would have been gone by then, so speaking of note, yeah, he would have been the engineering manager before whoever. I don't remember who the manager was there when you were there. Anyway, yeah, I agree with you. But, well, we got to do something because we're getting whacked on this tax business. No income tax and no sales tax, but we're paying it in property taxes. And, that's not fair because there's a lot of people getting away with no tax. We got to do something. I wasn't happy with his last bill. Anyway, that got done, and I ran to the dump today and made the annual after Christmas dump run with all the junk that I could find. But I pretty much keep the place cleaned up on a weekly basis since I'm only less than maybe 2 miles from the dump. So quick run for me is nothing. I can do it a couple times a week. Come on right away. The radio come on right away. And other than that, I had a nice visit from the kids yesterday. And Christmas Eve we had Thai dinner here. We ordered out and brought back some good Thai food and enjoyed it. And then maybe I'll call Bobby. We had breakfast here on Monday morning, and then
doing great there, but everything's going nice.
CQ, this is Whiskey 2, Oscar Charlie Mike calling CQ and standing by.
Whiskey 2, Oscar Charlie Mike, do you copy? November 2, Charlie Juliet Oscar. November 2, Charlie Juliet Oscar.
QSL, I do copy. November 2, Charlie Juliet Oscar. Sounds like you may have a phone call too there in the background. Wireless devices going crazy all over.
Ici 9 Alpha Tango 171, le nom de l'opérateur John, comme Juliette Oscar, Hôtel Novembre. Je me situe à 25 km au nord.
Fucking white trash like everybody else. Pretend to be American, bro. Pretend to be an American.
All that kind of stuff. Sway bar link disconnect so we can crawl over rocks. Yeah, all fun stuff.
Fucking Vietnam and the Gulf War, bro. He was fighting in the Gulf War, bro. Yeah. Desert Storm, Tango, Desert Storm. Yeah, That's why he's only 50 years old.
Stick your dick in your buddy's ass.
117. Kill them all, bro. Kill these Americans. Fuck them. They don't like Canada. Fuck them. Kill them all, bro. Fuck fucking Americans. Oh, yeah? You're too smart. All the stations come back to hell with the crackerheads. Crackerheads. Crackerhead. 1 Adam 12.